Hey Dragonlings, what is going on? I'm back with another deck tech. Today, taking a look at JUND fight rigging. And if you know me, I love rigging a good fights to get the win. The idea of this deck, cheating creatures that are just going to end this game. But before we cheating creatures with the gameplay and get into the deck tech, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. It always helps. And with that, let's get into talking. So the idea with fight rigging is it's got Hideaway 5, super cool ability that is a refresher coming back from like the Lorwyn days when Hideaway was in. This lets you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, you tuck one underneath, and when the condition is fulfilled, you can play that card for free. In the case of fight rigging, it is when you have a creature with 7 or more power, and fight rigging helps you get there by buffing a creature with +1/+1 every combat, at least on your turn, for combat. But anyways, I digress. So our idea is stuff the deck full of big beaters we want to get in from fight rigging. But we need a quick way to get there, so that comes in with the mana ramp idea. We're actually taking advantage of Goldhound and the Llanowar Loam Speaker in this deck. If Goldhound is played turn 1 and, lives through, Goldhound will actually let you tap it in second for a mana of any color, and you can throw down a fight rigging on turn 2. You can combo this if you play the Shakedown Heavy on turn 3 and instantly play your Hideaway card. That is some insane value. Now, if you can't do that and you still need to ramp up, the Loam Speaker is still going to help you do that, so you can get to your 4 and 5 drop cards when needed and further build up the arsenal of creatures that'll come forth from rigging your fights. Now, what are our targets for this? Well, our targets are going to be things like Zeator's Envoy. As this deals combat damage, you can look at the top card of your library. If the mana cost of the card is less than or equal to the combat damage dealt by Envoy, you can play that card. Granted, if you've already played your land for turn and it lands on top, it can't play in the land, but still, free stuff is great, and we love making this bigger. We have the Soul of Windgrace, letting us get lands back from the graveyards, make it indestructible, draw cards, gain life, and it's a 5/4 at 4 mana, just a great statted body, good benefit, and further accelerates us up in the game. We also have Sheholdred, the Apocalypse, draining our opponent for life, healing us back up, also being a 4/5. With Death Touch, the Death Touch actually being really nice, but the 4/5 body lets it live through a lot of removals. So Voltage Blast, or Voltage Surge, not going to be able to hit this. They're really going to have to spend either an exile removal or a hard removal spell. Keeps your holder down. Further from that, we're playing the Defiler of Vigor to buff up our board large, because when you cast permanent spells that are green, especially for fight rigging, your entire board gets +1/+1 permanently. And the Defiler of Vigor has already got trample. So what's better than a turn 3 Defiler of Vigor? Maybe getting another one? But that plays into some recursion effects with the Cruelty of Grix, a great enchantment that you can read ahead. First chapter, you look at your opponent's hand. You can choose a creature or planeswalker. They discard it. Chapter 2 lets you tutor up a card from your deck. So if you don't have your fight rigging and this is down, hey, fight rigging's out of the hand. Gotta love it. Chapter 3, you can bring back a creature from any graveyard. So as your creature may have died and perished, you can bring him back free of charge. Gotta love it. I know I keep doing it, but further from that, to kind of end it off with our big hits, we have Zeator and the Incinerator, a 6-mana 6/6 flying, letting you fling creatures, making some treasure, ending off the final points of damage to your opponent. The World Spell, which is going to let you read ahead to Chapter 3 and sneak in 2 non-saga permanents from your hand. So if you just have like some Defiler of Vigor or Titan of Industry sitting around, hey, World Spell, Chapter 3, cheat them in on turn 3? Crazy! The value! Hypothetical greatness, but still gotta love it nonetheless. Our land base wise, we do need to kind of hit our colors, primarily focusing on green. So we're running our Proving Grounds, we're running a Conclusion, we have a full set of our Pain lands, going into some basic forests, as well as Takenuma and Boseiju for recursion of creature and enchantment destruction. Going to the sideboard, you can really switch up your gameplay. So, in a control game, casting your big creatures isn't really going to be the effective. They're going to have removal, they're going to have board. So what do? We have taxation effects of hands with Liliana of the Veil and Obnixilis the Adversary. So you're going to tear apart your opponent's hand. You're going to ensure that they don't really have any spells they can do while draining their life away. And make it so that when you do go to play your spells, they're not going to have an answer for it. Your creature's just going to live. To help further with that, we have Triple Duress and Double Pilfer. So if Liliana Forcing discard isn't enough, Obnixilis Taxing their life is enough, you just have 5 good straight discard effects to take away any answer they have. We also are running Double Tamiyo's Safekeeping. This is going to let your permanents gain Hexproof and Indestructible, as well as heal you for 2 life. Can't complain, right? Aggro decks are always going to try to tear you down. Gotta love it. And Terra Sunder, one of the awesome cards from DNU that we got access to in the JUND colors. Just being able to exile an enchantment or an artifact for 2 mana, and then pay the kicker, you can exile any non-land permanent, which is phenomenal. Especially just having an exile effect in green for removal, something we definitely have for a bit. But Dragonlings, that is the deck tip of JUND Fight Rigging. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, the bell notification for more. Keep believing. I'll see you next time away to do. Ooh, Goldhound into heavy. I'm gonna keep. Again, can't do turn 1 Goldhound, but that's fine. 2 Goldhounds. Oh my goodness. Probably playing in Proving Grounds. There's a world spell. That's kind of cool. I wonder if maybe I go down to like 2 Proving Grounds and up my fastlands. Oh, is this a King Darien deck? Or it might just be tokens. I have first choice. Guess they wanted the card draw? Well, I mean, that's fair. Alright. Shakedown heavy. Gonna come in here. And I'll say no attacks, we'll hold back. I'll probably go for the Defiler of Vigor next turn. Another wedding announcement. So we'll get two 1/1s. That's fine. Oh, fight rigging. Let's go. Oh, I love it. We're gonna get a fight rigging. I will do the heavy so I can figure the fight rigging. That'll get me a Defiler of Vigor. I'll push in an attack for 7. They'll probably give me a card. Ah, taking the 7. Cool. I like it. And we'll play in a Goldhound. End the turn. Things about to get real nasty next turn. There's the King Baron. Yeah, I don't think they go in for the attack here. I think it's going to be... they want to make their tokens, because everything is +1/+1. They do. Alright, I mean, that's some blockers. I'll just double block, because I've got first strike. They use a safekeeping, like... We'll take 4. So that feels fine. Double card draw. Brings up 3, 4. I will cast a Defiler of Vigor. I'm gonna buff my Goldhound. Buff my Goldhound. I have a Defiler Vigor. I'm just gonna pay it for... I don't want to choose an option. Just do that. I don't need to pay the 2 life. And we just get a free Defiler Vigor. That's pretty cool. Love to see it. We can do a world spell next turn. And I'm gonna just send in these... I'll hold them back. I want to send those in because King Darien. Oh, they can't actually block them. They got Menace. Yeah. I'll just send in 6 damage. Menace. Menace is so good. Look at these Goldhounds. Look at the good boys. Defiler of Vigor with fight rate. It's real fun. And as I cast my spell next turn, we're going to have the world spell we can play in. Reduce its cost down. I'll probably just kind of like read ahead. Ooh. This has to be cast, right? So I could world spell and put in a Titan of Industry and a Cruelty of Bricks for free. And quite frankly, I like that. So we're gonna do that and that. Buff up our entire board, by the way. Big creatures, gotta love it. World spell is gonna read ahead to the 3rd phase. So we can put in a Titan of Industry. We're going to make a 4/4 and destroy a Wedding Invitation. Save the Cruelty of Grix for next turn. Buffing up our board again. We're going to make our Gold Hounds 6/6s this time. And we just send in the crew. The Titan of Industry, love to see it. I believe a Wandering Emperor is in hand. It will probably exile a 9/9 Defiler of Vigor, which is more than fine. Again, we just have a ton of damage coming in. My Gold Hounds alone are 6/6s. And again, Menace, right? Menace making the difference here. The first strike is an added bonus, so none of our creatures will die. And I take out King Darren first. Now they might sacrifice King Darren here, which is fine. But none of my creatures die. And our opponent goes down to 2. So maybe it would have been better for the Cruelty of Grix. I could have discarded the Emperor, but had I done that, the Emperor still would have just been flashed in. So, there's the game. Fight Rigging and Heavy. I'm going to keep. We have combo. If I draw a Gold Hound, it's looking real nice. I'll do that. Proving Grounds. So let's play in the Mountain. Probably it's JUND. It means there's Terra Senders in the list, but I think okay, let's go in for the Fight Rigging first. Grab a Titan of Industry. If Fight Rigging doesn't get blown up, then we have combo with Shakedown Heavy. Well, Fable, don't you dare tear asunder. How dare you? How dare you? Alright, Atsushi's coming in. I just had to tear asunder. Just had to tear asunder. I mean, either way, probably Heavy was going to get hit. I played the Shakedown Heavy. Oh, cast the Envoy. So, at this point, our game plan is big beaters. Get in for the damage. If they discard any lands, I can drop in the Soul of Windgrace to pick up their lands. Accelerate us ahead a bit to try to get Titan slumming down. They do discard a land. And a Titan. I have a bad feeling that that means a Cruelty of Grix. Okay. Ah, Riveteer's up. Okay. Steal that. I could steal that. Alright, Soul of Windgrace is going to pop in here. Get the concede. Awesome. Fight Rigging and Heavy, I'm going to keep. Play in the Swamp first. We can turn for a combo as long as we draw a third land. It's fine. Tears Outlook, sure. Seems okay. Very jealous about that. Oh, opening it later? Heck yeah, y'all. I wish you the best of luck. I have my fingers crossed for you, friend. I have my fingers crossed. It's I've been trying to get like a fancy She-Holder for a few days, so I was super happy to see it today. It is going right into a commander deck I'm working on for JUND, the Soul of Windgrace is the commander. Alright, I'm gonna save the Talking Numa. We're gonna play in the Rockfall. They haven't played out of green, so I'm gonna go for the Fight Rigging. And we'll grab that Soul of Windgrace, actually. What card are you like most hoping to open, Yogg? What's the big hit? Alright, that's fine. That's untapped. Yeah, I'm gonna save the Takenuma, and we'll cast in our Shakedown Heavy. Buff that up. Get a Soul of Windgrace. The bonus here is, like, I take the Outlook, comes in, I can fetch a land from my deck, probably grab the Forest this go around. I can't make Windgrace indestructible, but I can hold up some life gain. Lily's fine. Does this Lily force me to sacrifice?
More distractions. Let's make this quick.
Okay, that's fine. Shakedown Heavy.
Off you go.
My turn. My turn. Play a land. Let's slam down the Defiler of Vigor. Are we happy? It's a big hit. Yeah, it's fair. I hope you get some good hits, my friend. Let's do Windgrace, just in case they have Voltage Surge. And quite frankly, I'm gonna go to kill the Lily. I'll grab that Riveteer's Outlook again. Just kind of thin my deck more. Grab a Basic Mountain. And hopefully we take down the Lily here. They block, like, two. Got the concede game 1. Let's go. And Shakedown. I'm going to keep. Evolved Sleeper. Love it. That is good. Let's go ahead and play down Springs and jam in the Loam Speaker. Loam Speaker. It's the loamiest loam. Loam Speaker. Let's play fight rigging. And I guess I'll grab another fight rigging. Take a 2-4. Say no attacks, we'll end the turn. Full path, eh? Alright. I'll just take the point of black here. I don't mind. I'll cast Shakedown Heavy. More than likely, it's kill spell in hand so they can take care of the heavy and not worry about the rigging, but gotta go for it. This is... Oh, no, didn't have it. Okay. World spell? No, Defiler. That's fine, though. Okay. No attacks. The turn. Sleeper becomes a 3/3? Yep, you got it. Was in Modern or Pioneer? No, I haven't. Pioneer I could see. Modern would be a bit surprising to me. But I could definitely see it. Alright. Well, let's play down She-Holdred. Target She-Holdred. Cast down a Defiler of Vigor. And attack for 7 damage. Jeskai Ascendancy. Interesting. Hey, look, I gained 2 life. Hoggers. Sure. Lose 2 life. Excellent. Wahaha. Excellent. She-Holdred is performing wonderfully. Mwahaha. Hey, game 1. Let's go.